and welcome back. I just want to thank you for your continued support of a News You Can Use podcast. Thank you for tuning in and downloading the episodes. I really just wanted to be honest and transparent and just say that I haven't been on a regular schedule with publishing the episodes because life has seriously been happening, and some days I have struggles with depression and being motivated to do anything. And other days it's just really just about a grind and making sure bills get paid. So just working over here on a master plan. And so I just wanted to thank you for sticking in there with me. Hopefully next year, I can hire someone to help me with this podcast and with marketing it. And so let's continue to grow and support Black and brown businesses across the diaspora. Go listen to the past episodes and connect with those business owners that I spoke with. And you're going to enjoy the conversations that I'll be having with so many awesome melanated business owners. I got, it's awesome. I got some things, in the works. And so, I really talked to some great people. And so I want you to stick with me. Go ahead and follow on Spotify. Hit the plus sign on Apple Podcasts. And, just make sure you are connected with the podcast. Go ahead and follow us on Instagram under B and Us LLC. And let's keep the conversation going. Thank you.
St. Louis dropping, popping.
Black bodies on the line. Let the creator elevate your mind.
New hits like this.
At 3, you're out, no mistake. That's the way the pitch break. My old man, sleeping in his
The Redemption Song by V. Nelson.
Sometimes grumbling and complaining, but always keeping on. A garden of fragrant flowers. Then you, woman, child,
Last poet, you know it.
flowering garden of my heart, and my heart open to you.
Pick it up at your local neighborhood stores.
Flowing out.
Amber Bookstore sells books and other items specifically directed to the African American community. While our subject matter is targeted, we welcome all readers and patrons with an interest in what we have to offer. Purchase your books online at www.amberbookstores.com. Visit with us when we're at the different community events in St. Louis, Missouri, Illinois, Minnesota, or wherever we are located. Give us a call at 314-389-2595 or 314-604-3517. Amber Bookstore books are also located at the Love Goddess, located at 2839 Cherokee Street in St. Louis, Missouri, 63118. And also at Raheem's Beauty Shop at 110 East Oak Street, Carbondale, Illinois, 62901. Some of the featured books are from the Projects to the Pyramids by Malik Ahmed. Mommy and Daddy, Do You Still Love Me Anymore by Frenchie Gardner. Dancing in the Wings by Debbie Allen. Please Baby by Spike Lee and Tanya Lewis. Art of War by Sun Tzu. Stolen Legacy by George G.M. James. Cultural Genocide in the Black and African Studies Curriculum by Yosef A. Ben Yokin. African Holistic Health by Layla Africa. Heal Thyself for Health and Longevity by Queen Afua. How Not to Eat Pork or Life Without the Pig by Shahrazad Ali. Now into the end of Kwanzaa, get 10% off. Make sure you give us a call at 314-389-2595 or 314-604-3517. Welcome back to another episode of a News You Can Use podcast. My name is Frenchia Gardner, and I am delighted to have our business spotlight on the line today with us, Tamara Sunshine Bannister.
Hi, everybody. How are you today?
We're doing great. We're doing great. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good.
So Tamara she says, I am on a crusade to educate families through the nation about leaving an inheritance for their families, especially the children. COVID is roaring rapid through the nation, and I can't do it by myself. I need help. Your voice will help do something great for mankind. See my vision. Help me cover these families by promoting the services I have to offer. I have life insurance policies for 28, 41 for people in their lives in their 20s, and I cover children for $20,000, no additional charge. No matter how many children they have, I also have career opportunities. Please stay connected. I'm Sunshine77 on Clubhouse and ShineB77 on Instagram. I'm here. Call her at 818-392-9479.
Yes.
Welcome, Sunshine, to the show.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. We met at the Industry Connect room and Clubhouse, and we connected, and we got mutual feelings about financial literacy and FinLit. We're rocking our shirts today.
That's right, FinLit. That's what we are. FinLit, financial literacy.
That's right. So, Sunshine, tell us about yourself. Who are you? Where are you from? Where are you living now? Just give us some background history of who you are.
So, I was raised by a single mother. My father was 20 years her senior. She she went to UCLA, and he worked for the Brat Pack. He was a driver and a cook. And so, anyway, they separated. She remarried. So I grew up in Baldwin Hills, much like the Huxtables, like that kind of lifestyle. She was the director of environmental services at Cedars-Sinai Hospital, which is in Beverly Hills. And so my life was pretty good until I became like a teenager and started making my own decisions. And I always was a hard worker, but relationships never could really master that. But until later on in my 40s, I'm getting it together. I've been with my husband for 14 years now. So yeah.
Congratulations.
Okay, smooth sailing now, finally. So yeah, I write for Santa Monica Star. Periodically, not all the time, but I write for Santa Monica Star. I have a relationship column. I'm a phlebotomist as well. I work with special ed children. I've worked for LA Unified School District for over 27 years with children with cerebral palsy. I'm a healthcare, things of that nature. I had autism, all of that. And so I'm a barber. I've been barbering for 30 years. I'm a stylist and a barber, but primarily a barber. And that's how I met my husband, because he owns a shop in Santa Monica that I work at. And so I like to paint and I like to write.
Yes.
Yeah. You're so and now here we are. And now my crusade is financial literacy, covering families, educating the community about finances, the things that they don't teach us in school. So that's my passion, and I'm excited about it. Very excited about FinLit.
As you should be. And so how did you transition from doing all of those different careers to FinLit?
So I was, well, one of my friends asked me if I would join her. I was actually talking about credit. I was always the one to be like, girl, we got to get our credit together. Like, I would be the friend that'd be like, what's your credit? Like, we got to help. So I would always try to help people. So I guess it was just in my nature. What sparked it was for me being in situations or relationships that I couldn't get out of because I didn't have the finances to get out of it. So I would make it my business, like, okay, I gotta work on this, I gotta work on this. And so in turn, I would tell my friends, like, dang, when I would see them going through the same path, especially if they were much younger than me, I would try to, just give them words of knowledge, my wisdom, and share what I knew about credit. And then it turned into life insurance. So the more I know, the more I spread to who I know. So that's what sparked FinLit. And you know, the relationships, marriages, everything. It's not always been easy roads. It's been some times where I'm like, I'm about to get out of here, but I didn't skirt. I speeded right back. Well, I shouldn't say speed, but right back into my position. So now here we are. So now my husband is actually FinLit. He just bought his sister a house, and he's working on his credit. His credit is amazing right now. And, I just like to see the growth so I could actually say we're growing together,
I love that.
And he's about to buy us a house soon. So I'm just excited about life right now, where God's taking me.
Congratulations, that you should be. You have a lot to be thankful for.
Thank you. I am.
So I was in the financial world industry, and so us about your experiences. Has COVID made it difficult, or is COVID helping you to be able to reach more families to discuss financial FinLit with them?
COVID is like a blessing and a curse, because of course we know people are passing away, but it's still so imperative that we get this coverage because people are passing away. I had no idea that I was going to be a life insurance agent in the middle of a pandemic. Who knew this was going to happen? Like, the whole world shut down. So I was so thankful that I have a stay-at-home work opportunity that I can actually work and, cover families and help other people. And in all actuality, I can also help them create careers where they work too. So that's why I said it's a blessing and a curse. Of course, we're sad people are passing away, So, and it's really hurts when I reach out to people and they just kind of brush me off and be like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. And then they call me a month later or 2 weeks later and be like, oh, remember, so that's the part that I feel like I should have worked harder. And I've been called the life insurance bully. Like, I've been, but I be on people because I don't want that phone call, so-and-so passed away. Now they got a fried chicken and bake cakes and stand on the corners. I hate that. So I really try my hardest to get the coverage for people, That's why I say any rate, I work with any budget, because something is better than nothing. I know we could spend money in a drive-through on some food that you could spend on a policy for $100,000. So let's get these kids covered.
No, that's the truth. I used to get those calls. I remember specifically, there was this lady I met, and she wanted to get some coverage for her mom. And she never did. And when her mom passed, she called me. And she was like, so did we get that policy set up? And I was like, dang, I hated to have to tell her no. No, we didn't. But then it was a good call, not really a good call, but it was a better call when you did set that coverage up for the family. And now all you got to do is say, hey, okay, let me make that call to the company, and get things rolling for you,
and pay it out, right?
Yeah. So that's is it two different situations. How do you handle those situations?
Well, of course, I'm very happy when I can help someone. I just say, well, you know what, better luck next time. Let's make sure the rest of your family gets covered. Share my information. If I see somebody holding a sign in the street, I'll tell them, like, you know what, you don't have to do this again. Call me. That's all I can do is work from the present moment where we're at, and we'll work towards the future. Because when you know better, you do better. But all I can do is plant the seeds and pray that, God will bring them in.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. But
tell us more about FinLit.
Well, right now I'm just trying to make it go viral. Like, we're on Industry Connect. And so I really feel like if more musicians put it into their music, it will spread. My goal is to get our youth to make a trend to where they're like, oh yeah, what's your credit score? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they competing for whose credit is better, and they want to make sure that they're left with life insurance, and they tell their parents, well, do we have it, so that they can buy houses and stuff and have at least $100,000 when they get 18 and start their own business. See, the goal is to start where I finished, not start where I started. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I graduated high school, I got hit with, college. When I graduated, I got hit with so many credit cards. I just started buying up stuff. I think it was like 18. Yeah, I just started buying up stuff, not thinking about the interest rate of the credit card. They don't tell you that part. Yeah, so this is things that I tell people, especially the youth, like, you want to make sure you're in good standing, and, you just take account of what you're doing. You don't want to just be out here just shopping frivolously and not even knowing you could make yourself in a bigger hole than you have to be. So FinLit is about education, spreading it, sharing the knowledge, putting it in the homes, and making sure that you actually making it a lifestyle. Like I say, it's not a piece of paper, it's a lifestyle for the people who come after you. So that's my intention, is just to make people more aware about what's going on in the world. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I appreciate you. I appreciate your passion for it. It's definitely needed. It's definitely needed. And so yes, we are grateful that you are on your mission. And we want to thank you for being one of our sponsors. And so we are furthering your mission, and FinLit is what it is.
Yes, it is. It's a beautiful thing. I just really wish that more people would adhere to the need and understand it, So that's my purpose right now, is just keep spreading the information as best I can and get people to join my crusade. Like you already in it, but just keep spreading it.
Yes. I still got my licenses. I just been.
That's good.
Yeah, I still got them. I have Texas and Missouri and Ohio. I think Ohio or something. One of them other.
You gotta keep them active, but that's a blessing.
So we're gonna go to a sponsor break.
Okay.
Do you want to bring balance to all the wireless radiation fields in your life, including 5G? The Omnia Radiation Balancer is a small sticker you can stick on any device. It changes the state of the field and creates a new resonance between the wireless radiation and your energy field. On the link below, you'll see all our testing results that show how the body responds excellently once you've made this change in your life. Plus, you can enter the discount code BBE in capital letters for a 10% discount. It's easy to bring balance back to your body with the Omnia Radiation Balancer.
And thanks for tuning in. And so we're back with Tamara Sunshine Bannister, our sponsor. and she is crusading for FinLit. And so, Sunshine, I have this interview series called Black Influencers Values. And the whole goal is to get into leaders' heads and find out their inspirations and motivations. So, Tamara, describe yourself in 3 words.
3 words: creative, sarcastic, and determined.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. What was that fleeting moment in your life that catapulted you to your present self, but certainly could have really gone the other way?
When I had to jump out of a window to get from my ex-husband.
Okay.
Yep. I fleeted. I fleeted. Yep. Mm-hmm.
What are your morning and nightly rituals?
Coffee and at night, coffee and tequila.
And who?
I'm tequila. Coffee in the morning, tequila. But I've been, backing away from the tequila, but at least coffee every morning.
Okay.
In prayer, of course. Yeah. Thanking the Lord for waking me up. And I know I thank the Lord every night. I always pray at night. That's a given. But I didn't used to pray in the morning, but now I'm starting to do both.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who should I interview next?
Who should you interview next? Well, there's, Julio.
Who?
He also does insurance as well.
What's his name?
Julio. He has an interesting story. He's on our platform too. I think he's been on in his room sometimes.
Okay.
Black Wall Street, yeah. He has interesting stories to tell. Very animated personality.
Will you connect me to him?
Of course. Most definitely. He would love to. He's a talker.
Who is your target audience and your self-proclaimed niche talents and our gifts?
My target audience? My target audience is the college children, like not children, but our young adults. Yeah. Okay. And what was the second question?
The second question is, what are your self-proclaimed talents and our gifts?
Self-proclaimed talents. I like to draw. I always wanted to be an actress. I just didn't do it, but for like stage plays and stuff like that. I haven't tried television, but that's one. And I kind of like to do a whole bunch of stuff. So
sounds like it.
yeah. Drawing. Oh, cutting hair is like, yeah, I like that too. Like I can look at somebody's hair and cut it without like reading the formula or how many degrees. I just like can look at it, cut it like that. You know what I mean?
So I wish you were here to cut my hair.
Yeah, well, one of these days I got my clippers.
I believe you.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did the younger you envision, see, think, or was told to make you impact people the way you do?
Work hard. Pretty much watching my mom work so hard, I just have the work ethic. So that's why I have so many things that I like to do. Just basically, work hard. Just to make sure you have a good work ethic.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite book, song, and quote, and why?
My favorite book. Oh gosh, what's my favorite book? Powernomics, because it talks about economics. Quote, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them, Maya Angelou. And what was the last one? And
What's your favorite song?
Oh, my favorite song. My favorite song. What is my favorite song? The song that Vivian Green, You're Still Here. That's for my husband, because he told me, you gonna have my baby. You gonna walk through the store. And I was scared when I found out I was pregnant. And he's still here. Like, he kept his word. He's still here helping me raise my son. So that's You're Still Here by Vivian Green.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Name 2 things you want to tell the world.
Don't quit and let the hate make you great.
I love that. Let the hate make you great.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a saver or a shopper? And what are your financial strategies?
So I am a little of both. But what I like to pay my bills off. So I'll like spend a whole bunch of money just paying off bills, you know. So a lot of my money goes to fixing my debt. Like, it's part of just, you know, what I do. So, but eventually all that money is gonna go all up into my bank account. But right now I'm paying off, you know, been paying off bills. So I'm a consumer of my bills. I'm a consumer of bills. But every now and then I treat myself. But you know, I'm feeling like, you know, I save definitely. But a lot of my money goes to making sure my credit is good. So it's like, damn. Like I got a Vivid Home Security, right? And I just paid, it was like $3,000, and I just made sure I paid it off because I didn't want that burden of just worrying about it. So I just said, let me just knock it all out the park. That way I ain't got to worry about it. Because, you know, the longer you wait, the interest rates be killing me. That's why you got to pay it off quick. Yeah, the interest rates. So that's just stuff that I do.
That's smart.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mm-hmm. Does your key values and life mission speak first to your race and then the world, vice versa, or that is not a thought of yours as you live day to day?
Yeah, I'm proud of my race, and I just want to be the thin lit queen. Like, I just want to be the one that like in the history books, when you think about financial literacy in the Black community, you're going to see my face. Like, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love being Black. I love everything about us. Like, even our struggle made us greater, but we're so dynamic, creative, smart, you know, nurturing, loving, spiritual. I just love it. I love who we are. You know, we're just the bomb, and everybody knows.
I agree. Mm-hmm. That is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
When you have something that's super important to you, what do you tell yourself to get pumped?
You gonna do whatever it is. Like me, if something's important, I'm action. I'm all action. Like, I'm just like already there. You know, like I don't even think about it. I'm a doer. Like, I don't even marinate it on too much because it's already done. Okay. You know what I mean?
I do. You're a doer. Name 5 people that you know that embody instrumental traits children should emulate.
My husband is hardworking. He talks to everybody, doesn't meet a stranger. Very caring, talks to elderly. I just think that it's beautiful to be so courageous, to not have any fear. And remember, you were asking me about who should I interview. That's who I should have said first.
Okay.
Yeah, my husband. But yeah, he never meets
What's
a stranger. Just Xavier. Xavier Bannister. Yeah, he's just I just never met anybody like him. He loves children, he loves elderly people, he talks to any race. You know, he came from Flint, Michigan with nothing and end up open up a shop in Santa Monica. You know, so he's very courageous, walk through your storms type of person. Like, that's why he turned me into sunshine. He did it. Like, he helped me build confidence. I mean, I had it, but when I got with him and just being around him, I just started like I bossed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He put me in positions where I had to really boss up, and I bossed up, like, for real, like, not even wanting to. I'm like, I don't want to do this for me. but yeah, he he's a good. And what was the other part? The other question? Part of your question?
Okay, I said name 5 people that you know or don't know that embody instrumental traits children should emulate.
So him, my mother, very nurturing, and they're both Aries too. Very nurturing, very hardworking. Who else? Children should emulate. My mother, I think. My sister-in-law, she's very caring, nurturing, kind-hearted, thoughtful. You know, you gotta be thoughtful and empathetic to other people's, problems and things like that. Now I'm trying to think who's a good listener. Let's see. I guess you would be one because you're a good listener. Right? You got to listen to people's stories because it's very important to be a friend, to be a good listener. Because have you ever noticed you talk to some people and you be dumping on them and then they just hit you with their stuff instead of giving you feedback on what you just told them? Like, it's like, well, damn, I called you because I got a problem and here you are telling me
about your give me yours.
Right, I'm trying to get some help here. Like, so yeah, you got to be a good listener. You got to have discernment too, okay, you really need me right now. This is not one of those phone calls like this is a help. Oh, and my best friend Aaliyah from 7th grade, she is a light. She's just very helpful, very remember back in the day it was like we were like kind of nerdy, like not like Clueless, but like square pegs. Like we were like kind of the odd people, but we're like still kind of that way. But she's the boss lady, she got her head on straight and married, and she has a son like me. We have the same. She's a married husband with a son like me, and then she takes care of her mother, very caring. But she when you need her, she's there and she listens. So
yes, it's very important.
Yeah.
Because we need support, in some shape, form, or fashion, because we're not islands.
Right. And lastly, my friend Eureka, who's always been my ride or die, she's just always there for me. Whenever I had to jump out that window, I landed on her couch. And she was there, you know what I'm saying? And she always be there through the thick and the thin of it. So yeah, she's a very good friend too.
Yeah.
So those are traits just to be a good friend for children. They need to learn how to pick good friends and be a good friend.
That's true. Name 5 people that you know that are powerhouses in their industries.
5 people that are powerhouses. Tanya Poe. she's the head of my hierarchy. She is the one that said yes and changed thousands of people's lives for her one yes for her life insurance. And of course, I'm going to say Shonda Platinum, and then the one that brought me in, Crystal Hampton. And then, so now I got two more powerhouses. I'll say my husband, Xavier, because he is a barber, been in the game forever, and Goosey. Goosey taught me how to cut hair. Goosey has a barbershop, Fairfax. Well, he moved, but it was on Fairfax next to Cantor's. Fairfax and over there by the Grove in LA, West LA. So he taught me how to cut hair. I learned how to cut hair in like 2 weeks, and then I married the game. Met my husband years later, and here we are. Nice. So yeah, he's a powerhouse. Yep.
What's your website and your business name?
www.tamarajohnson@primerica.com.
www.tamarajohnsonprimerica.com.
Yes.
I got it. And what's your business name?
My business name is Primerica.
Okay. So do you have any, how do we get in contact with you on social media?
So you can tap into my Instagram, ShineB77, or you can hit me up on Facebook under Bannister, Sunshine Bannister. Look, I'm just verifying that's the right spelling for my, that'd be that primary. No. Yep. So that's it. Yes. Sunshine Bannister. No, Bannister, Sunshine Bannister is on Facebook.
Okay. Is that one word or is that like 3 words?
3.
Okay. Okay. So our last segment, Tamara, is mining for diamonds. And I asked that you've already dropped so many like amazing gems and advice for the people. You're welcome. And so this is to ask, what would you say to aspiring entrepreneurs or business owners that are in place?
So I would say the best thing you can do is check your market. Check your market and your marketing strategies. Who you're catering to, who's going to benefit from it the most? What kind of clientele are you looking for? Is the clientele you're looking for, are they going to help you financially get to your goal? Because even though we have a passion, you're still in it to make some money at the end of the day, right? So you got to know your market. You got to know your age group, their economic status, you got to think about your interpersonal relationships with the people that you're affiliating yourself with. Are they helping you with your goal? You got to stay focused. And at the end of the day, you got to set some boundaries, because when you're trying to build, you don't want to build on quicksand, and you can't bring everybody in your business, because some people, their techniques aren't your techniques, and some people's techniques, it could be integrity and morality played into it. So you got to just be careful who you involve yourself in, because some people morally, you know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that they're making the right decision. So you got to check your people that you're putting in your circle, in your business circle. You got your friend circle, but here you got to make sure that's on solid ground so that you guys can go up and not down.
Real talk. Thank you so much, Tamara. Sasha, this was great.
Thank you.
Yes. So
thank you so much.
You're so welcome. So we thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of a News You Can Use podcast. And we'll see you next time.
Okay. Peace.
Free your mind while it's time. What's up with that? I got one thing on my mind. Revolution. Yo, that's Pharaoh Chirumba.
Please make me die 1,000 deaths in a day, and then I won't jump in the front while you
Put it down for the good time. Assalamu alaikum. Peace. Shalom, shalom. Hotel. Yeah, MIDT Records. B&B Productions. Rhythmic Sign. Love to rap. Yo, check it out. At all your local neighborhood stores.
Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of a News You Can Use podcast with Frontier Gardner, your host and creator of the podcast. We are so grateful that you are tuning in wherever you are in the world. Please, please, please make sure you are sharing the podcast with your friends and family. At least send it out to about 5 people at least. Follow us if you're listening to us on Spotify so that you'll be notified of the next episodes. Add us to your podcast list on Apple Podcasts and leave us a review. Leaving us a review really helps us out a lot. It helps us to be discovered by more people like you, where this information resonates. Purchase Frontier Gardner's books. Mommy and Daddy, Do You Still Love Me Anymore? Is available on paperback and ebook on Amazon. For signed copies, go to our website. Finding Joy in the Journey Volume 2 is available on our website. And the audiobook, Single Save Struggle, The Struggle Continues, is available on our website. You can also purchase our brands that we've designed with our paintings on our websites, notebooks, shower curtains, prints of the paintings, pillows, buttons, phone case for iPhones and Android phones, handbags, or rather tote bags. All designed with Frontier's abstract paintings. They're available on Threadless and Teespring. The music playing in the background is by Frontier Gardner. You can cop her album or just get one of the singles that you really enjoy on Amazon Music and Apple Music. You can also listen to the album Supernova Universe by Frontier Gardner on Spotify and SoundCloud. We really appreciate your support. Your financial donations are definitely needed to sustain production of the episodes and the podcast, to continue creating episodes, for purchasing equipment that's needed to run the podcast, to hire editors. So if this episode resonated with you, please consider donating by becoming a patron, by buying me a coffee, by sending us funds through PayPal, paypal.me/Frenchaire, that's FRENCHAIRE, or through Cash App, $BEANDUS. LLC. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure that you tap in with our sponsors, Amber Bookstore and Omnia Balance Radiation.
Check this out. Yo, them beats is poppin'. Check this out. St. Louis' very own hit record release. Love Song. By JCD, rap artist. Yeah, he's fat. Check this out. From MIDT Records, B&B Productions. Pick it up at your local neighborhood store. Sound.
Consumed by my brothers Common Folk. What up, Terry and Tony? I love you.
In your life, no matter what you do, don't you find yourself consumed? It's alright. Let me take the time to say, we too caught up in material things. See, everybody out in the world feel like they gotta have something to define their identity. Feeling me, I've been planning this curiously. What make a nigga think he better than me? 'Cause he got something that I didn't want nothing to do with in the motherfucking first place. So I say, hey, if you feel it's alright if you like to play, it's alright. If you like the finer things, as long as they don't control. If you like to live, if you live the fast life, alright. If you like the special things you like. If you like it, as long as it don't control you. Whatever you have desired for in your life, you can have it. The formula and the process forward indeed makes it happen. You got to know it to feel it. You got to feel it to want it. You got to want it to choose it to be it and do it. You got to do it to have it. You got to have it to see it. Before you know it, you got it because the fact is you be it. But if you don't place a value on all the things that you choose, your life can be overtaken by all the shit you consume. If you speak, cheese on your pinky ring, cheese on your pinky ring. It's alright if you like to play music. If you like the finer things, as long as they don't control you. If you live the fast life, if you like the special things you like, if you like getting high, as long as it don't control you. If you like Everybody wanna be alright. Yourself control.